Hey everyone, so today I've got a little summon session for you. Every 2 weeks, the game tends to put in these summon events, whether it's an actual summon event or if it's a summon rally. And these are the best times, like the best availability of books in the game for you guys to get outside of like paying, right? So what I would recommend for people, who have a pretty low spending budget or are free to play, I would 100% focus on the events, summon event, instead of the summon rally. The value that you get out of the events is so much better. And you have the availability to get 2 books. I've seen on the summon rallies that they do offer that 1 book at 8,000 points. And I know 12,000 is pretty hard to get. But if you save up for the full month, I think this is doable. Between, all of the ways to get gems or currency to eventually turn into yellow stones, I think it's your best bet. But yeah, so I'm just going to jump into the summon event. I summoned last night, and I recorded the footage, and I'll talk over it here for you guys. So let's jump into the summons. All right, so I'm going to do this at 2 times, do my little free summon here, because why not? And I end up getting an epic, which is pretty cool from a free summon for a summon event. That's actually nice. And then we go into the 10 pops. I'm obviously hoping for, a Desdemona here. But I'll be happy with anything new. There are a couple of heroes that I'd like to have copies of. But anyway. So right now it's just a bunch of epics. I didn't summon on the previous banner. I don't know if it carries over from former previous pities or anything like that, so I didn't know. But I can't remember if I go to max pity here or not. Oh yeah, so here's our first legendary, and it's a God Fairy, which isn't great for me. He doesn't really have a use right now for me anywhere, so that was kind of just a points pull. But as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm just doing this for the books and for the dice. The dice have some pretty decent value too. So just continue with our pulls here. As you see, I'm dipping into my gems now. I started with around 100 yellow stones. I was hoping I didn't have to use all of my gems. But as we progress into the video here, you'll see that I do use all the gems. And I'm actually towards the end trying to find ways to find 1 or 2 stones because I go into max pity. So I did pull Daphne there, which is a new hero for me, so that was kind of nice. And anytime you get double epics on a pool is nice during these summon events because, every little bit counts. Trista's a pretty good epic, although I have more than enough of her. But that wasn't bad. And here, I run out of gems. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I can buy one individually or whatnot, but I go look. I remember that I can get 1 from this weekly quest. So that was good. That allows me to do a 10 pop because I just have enough gems to be able to do that. And as you saw there, I was in pity and then I still don't hit it. So that was a bummer. So now I got to try and find 150 gems somewhere. I'm at 18. I go in and I get my free thing from the market. And then I check to see if I have anything from guild left over or trial. And I do. I have 2 summons from guild. I think I need 4 summons to guarantee a legendary. And I get just enough of that. You see here I'm at 18%. And I actually get it 2 summons early. So but it's an A7 goo bag, so woohoo. And then I actually have to dip into limited summons. Now, I didn't want to do this. I did want Hyunwoo, but I didn't want Opal or Urinal, so this was kind of a risk for me, but I needed the other legendary. So the first 10 pop got an epic. The second one, I ended up getting all blues, another epic, and I'm still 2,000 points away, so I need a legendary to get it. I get the legendary, and I'm hoping it's Hyunwoo, and it is, so I salvage it right at the end. That was, like, the first pulls were terrible, but thankfully, in the end, I got Hyunwoo, so that was pretty lucky, and I had to burn about 2,000 Stardust there, so that wasn't great, but in the end, you know, I got the 2 books, and I got the 2 dice, so I would say it was worth it for me. So anyway, that's all I got. Check you later.